Yeah, it's your boy Hayes, man. We back. We live. In this video, well, I wait till a few people come in here and shit. But I want to share with you guys how almost anybody can make money with just common sense in the stock market. Of course, this not going to be frequently. Only way you're gonna make money frequently if you build your knowledge account up, have some type of leverage, some type of edge against the market, and then you're gonna be able to make money in the market consistently. But a lot of people, just by using what's going on around them in the real world, what do you think about XRP? I feel as if XRP is going to do good long term. But like I always say, with crypto or any investment in crypto, my motto is aim small, miss small. So say if I got $1,000 to my name, if I put $100 or $50 in XRP, I don't care what happens. But if I got $1,000 in my name and I put my whole $1,000 up, now my emotions is involved with this asset. It's like, oh man, I hope and pray this shit go up. It gotta go up because if it don't, I'm gonna lose all my money. Let's hit the like, guys. Hit the like to the video. But that's how I feel about crypto as a whole. Even with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is like gold, Ethereum is like silver. The smaller assets like Shiba Inu and everything else is like cash. In the future, these businesses is only going to accept crypto. That's all they're going to accept. Right now, we starting to see a little bit like to where you can go buy a Ferrari, you can buy a house with certain businesses with crypto. But in the future, as the dollar continue to lose its value over the past 90 years, the dollar already lost 96% of its value. So it's like, why in the future am I going to accept something that's worthless, that's continuing to lose its value? So if I'm selling you a car, if I'm selling you a house, if I'm selling you food off my food truck, I'd rather sell Bitcoin from the trajectory of where it's headed than your cash. I'd rather accept $10 for this food plate in Bitcoin rather than $10 in cash. Because over time, as we've seen, even though it fluctuates, that Bitcoin that you accept $10 in cash for whatever you're selling will be worth maybe $20 or $30 in the future. Is destined to go up as the asset rise, but the money that you accept, the $10 in cash, is destined to be worth less. 20 years from now, what you can get with the $10, you only gonna be able to it's only gonna be able to get you $1 worth. Meaning as gas prices increase, you're gonna have to pay $10 for a gallon of gas in the future. But with Bitcoin, that $10 has made you more money. So, like I always say, man, you want to be smart investing in crypto. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't go off just, man, if you got 10 bands to your name, don't take the whole 10 bands to the market because you're going to be devastated if you lose that. But if you got $10,000 to your name and you only go to the market with $500, $300, you up. That means you ain't got your emotions not involved in it, and you less likely to go against your rules or whatever type of system you got in place. Because whenever you play small, you able to let stuff play out. But whenever you trying to be greedy and move too quickly, like, man, I'm trying to get rich this year. I'm trying to be super up this year. And then that's when you get ahead of yourself and you don't stay where you're supposed to be and you put more than what you should have on the play. And so whenever you stay small until you able to get big off of house money, that's when you able to not let your emotions get involved. You're able to think clearly. You're able to let the plays play out. You're able to let shit really happen how it's supposed to happen. So that's how I feel about that, guys. Never go all in. Never put too much of anything in it. Let me read some of the comments before I continue to talk. Yo, haven't seen you in 3 years. You already know, fam. They talking about TikTok getting banned, so Hayes back on YouTube with it. But anyways, on YouTube as well, they had shadow banned my account. So I was like, I don't never let nothing, never put all my eggs in one basket. So if they was doing that to me over here, I had started making content about stocks and stuff on TikTok, and then I did some controversial content, and basically I call it doing what you don't want to do until you can do what you want to do. So I took advantage of TikTok because I understood people like low vibrational content over there, and you can grow rapidly with low vibrational shit. Like if you look at my that's when they came to my YouTube and they seen like, damn, Hayes about money, finance, motivation, this, that, and the third. But on his TikTok, he talking about bullshit. That's the catch. I talk about bullshit on TikTok just to build my audience up to 1 million people, and then I'm hit them with Oh, here we go. Here go the stock advice. Here go the crypto. Here go the motivation. This how to change your life around. This how to be more in tune with the universe, more in tune with yourself. Start working out. Start eating right. Take care of your skin. Take care of your hygiene. That type of shit. But you got to do what you don't want to do sometimes until you can do what you want to do. Same thing I say with people making sacrifices and eating the noodles, making sandwiches. You spending $30 a day on food. That's what, 7, 14, 21. That's $200 a week. That's $800 a month. That's $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year that you spending on food. Imagine if you just took a year off and ate down raviolis and noodles and cereal and shit like that. And instead of spending $1,000 a month, you spending down $200 a month. Finding somebody that's selling food stamps or some shit. And now you spending $200 a month, $2,000 a year instead of spending $12,000. Now you got 10 racks sitting to the side that you done saved up from changing one thing, from eating cheaper. Now that 10,000 by next year, 2026, if you down and out, you got $10,000 that you can take into the market, and not all of it, a percentage of it. Put 8,000 in a high yield savings account. Put the other 2,000 into a day trading account or to a dividends, to where you got a dividend portfolio. Put a little bit in crypto. Now you got some money to work with because you took sacrifices in order to do that. So you know what I'm saying. So the same thing with the TikTok shit. I grown on TikTok from 7,000 followers. I slowly grind to 7,000 followers from talking about stocks and shit, crypto. Soon as I started talking about bullshit, I went from 7,000 followers to 140,000 followers in a year, and made like 5 figures, made like 50,000 on TikTok, type shit, just on the side, a little side money. But that's just how you know people is more willing to sit and talk about bullshit rather than how to change their life around and really get some money. See, my community on YouTube, we're about getting money. Niggas want to know how to level up, how to motivate type shit. And that's what it's about. But over there, I just understand where I'm at. I understand how to adapt. I understand how to take advantage of situations and make them work for me. So the thing is, my plan over there is to continue doing what I'm doing, but at the same time, sprinkle in what I'm about, which is motivating people, stocks, money, this, that, and the third, healthy conversations, making sure people is vibrating high. That's the type of shit we own. So the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's still growing over there, still making money over there. They talking about Bennett shit. I don't care. I done made that money. That's why I say always do as many side hustles as you can, because you can take advantage, use that money to put it somewhere else to make even more money for yourself. So anyways, let's see what we talking about. Hey, I'm trying to get my girl on food stamps. You feel me, fam? Bait and switch, but for a positive purpose. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing I think Charleston White is doing. Like, he do controversial shit and say shit. Like, whatever the masses say, he gonna say the opposite. Like, with Travis Hunter and his girl situation, like, he know Travis Hunter, that girl, like, is kind of using him. You get what I'm saying? She didn't want him at first, saying he wasn't her type and all that shit, but basically Charleston White said the opposite, and that's how he rage bait. He build his audience, get crazy views from saying the opposite of what everybody else thinking, and then later on down the line, Charleston White might be a whole different guy. But anyway, so what's the play on Robinhood? Hey, yo, I'm trying to get my girl on food stamp bait and switch. Fast bro, Doge pumping. I got to go check it out. Fast bro. I was greedy off AMC, but I came up. But I know with crypto, it's a long-term game. Yeah, I made like $40,000 off AMC. I put in 13,000. It went from I put in 13,000 at like $8. It went to 52. I sold at 52. Made like 40 racks. 40 racks. That was like one of the biggest long-term investments I ever made, because I don't really hold shit for the long term. I like to get in and out, single. Like in VIP, if you want to join VIP, some of y'all probably are already in it, but I call out the plays. As soon as I get in, I really want to get out in 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes it might take a little longer, but I'm just looking for a single. And then when it don't go your way, I'm just looking to get out very quick, very, you know what I'm saying, very quick, for a small loss from 10%, 7%, 5%, somewhere up in there. Sometimes you might break the rule, and knowing market makers know what you know, so you might try to hold a little longer to around 12% loss or something like that. But keeping it simple, very, very simple. Can verify the benefits of VIP being in a few weeks and paid for itself a few times over. That's love, fam. Love, much love to you, brother. So, bro, it's the play on Robinhood. And basically, I'm about to get to the topic of this live anyway. The topic of what it's about. Facts, bro. When you had like 100 followers on IG, I remember when you had like 100 followers on IG. That's crazy, bro. For real. Fast, bro. I was greedy off AMC. What cryptocurrency should someone start with that's just starting out and still learning? A good crypto to start out with would be, I mean, Ethereum. Get you some Ethereum. Bitcoin is a bit more expensive, but as Bitcoin, if it go to $1 million, Ethereum gonna be trading them at like 70,000, 100,000. You get what I'm saying? 70K, 50K, 40K. So Ethereum would be good to start off with. But if you want to take more of a risk, XRP, Shiba Inu, H bar, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Dogecoin, of course. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can put $100 into, $200 into, and just let it ride, and it possibly turn into thousands of dollars later on down the line. But my thing is, I don't care if it do it or not, because if I put $10,000 in the Shiba Inu, H bar, and all this shit, and if it don't work out, and 10,000 is nearly all I got, that shit gonna be devastating. So why would I put so much money into something and not knowing 100% if it's gonna work out? Even with the ones that's more solid, like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Only way I put 100 grand into Bitcoin and just wouldn't care about it is if I'm up $10 million. You get what I'm saying? Or a few million anyway. Bro, you know, you made me 5 bands off AMC a few years ago. That's good, bro. Shout out, bro. Shout out to you. XRP is not a risk. Everything is a risk, brother. I mean, that's you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't think it's a risk, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I respect that. But me personally, anything I put my money into is a risk. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that I'm not risking, walking out my door, my front door. Life is a risk. Walking out my front door every day is a risk. Driving in my car to going to get food is a risk. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know how to drive, sometimes I got to drive for other people. I see ahead of me that this car is over in my lane. I might got to shift over a little bit just so I don't run into them because I'm driving for them. But sometimes motherfucker can get right there on you and you ain't got time to drive for them. So it's a risk. Everything in life is a risk. Ain't nothing risk free. The only thing I know that's not risky is putting my all into a higher power, to a higher source. I don't know who you believe in, but I read the Bible. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's not risky. But everything's a risk. I don't care what nobody say. But I mean, your own thoughts, everybody can, you know, I respect you for having your own thoughts and opinion. So true. Real junk. Scared money don't make no money. Never. They never will. Next to you where you subscribe to the channel, there's a button to join. VIP tier 3. Yeah, it's VIP tier number 3. And it's right there. It should be on the channel somewhere. Blue button. Join. That's how you do it, bro. Oh yeah, Peppy. I feel like that's a good one too. Like I said, aim small, miss small with that. Don't put too much in it. But what I was saying though with the video, because I'm pretty sure this video will be posted on the channel, and people will be like, damn, I clicked on it to learn how to, but he ain't say nothing about it. But what I was speaking of is pay attention to, and these for not really y'all, but people that's probably gonna search up this content and see what the fuck going on. But you cannot be involved in the market or not even let this be your main hustle and just get involved whenever opportunity come. Say same thing with real estate. I'm not in real estate right now. I bought my first property at 19 years old, but I don't got a real estate portfolio, meaning that's what I don't do it for a living. Make sense? So if I don't do it for a living, but I see across the street from me, somebody is going through a rough patch and they selling $100,000 house for $20,000 because they need it. I'm like, well, shit, I got 20 racks. I buy that house from you. And I'm not even in real estate. I just see the opportunity. You selling me a $100,000 house for 20 racks. Let me buy that from you. I can put it on the market right now today. And they need the money today. That's why they ain't do it. But I can put it on the market and I guarantee you that house gonna sell within a week, a month, a short period of time for $40,000. Now I done double my money up from 20K to 40K, even though it's worth 100. I just sold it for 40 because I'm not in real estate. I don't give a damn. I just want to double my money. Same thing with the stock market. You don't have to be involved, but certain opportunity come where you could be dumb as a doornail and put 2 and 2 together and make money. You remember when the pandemic happened? The pandemic happened, everybody wasn't going to job meetings no more. Everybody was in the house. So guess what? Now you want to be looking for a communication app that people is going to start using in order to have meetings and shit. Zoom. So if you go ahead and look up Zoom ahead of time, the users is going to spike rapidly, and that's going to draw in more money. And when all that money come in, it's going to translate to the stock market. Now that stock went from $4 to $400 during the pandemic. That's like turning $1,000 into $100,000. That's like turning $500 into $50,000 in a short period of time, in the span of a year. That's like turning 1,000 to 100 racks. Plus you got your job doing what you're doing on the side, so all that's profit. Now you got some money to really, really play with. Take a large portion of that, put in a high yield savings account, and then just keep 10K in the account and wait for another big opportunity. And then you can just chill. Don't do nothing, because you're going to lose money if you don't know nothing, because you just starting out and you got lucky. So just chill, learn as much as you can, have somebody to speed up your learning curve. Don't be like me, to where you want to be stubborn and don't want to go to somebody that's already done did it for a long period of time to speed up your learning curve, so you won't make the mistakes that you're going to make. And go to that person, do what you got to do, and now you can turn that 10 bands to another 100 grand and just keep doing that. So how that opportunity presents itself with Zoom, that always happens at least once, 2 times, or 3 times a year, sometimes more, depending on how much shit go on in a year. So the same thing happened today with Duolingo. And before I talk about Duolingo, that also happened with the gym. People stopped going to the gym during the pandemic. So Peloton bike, I think that's how you pronounce it, or I could be wrong, but you get what I'm saying. Peloton bike, that stock went crazy because people wasn't going to the gym no more. Same shit. Same thing happened with this TikTok ban. Right now, you need to be looking at Snapchat. If TikTok get banned, Hayes is going to make a lot of money off of Snapchat. I'm going to alert my VIP. As a matter of fact, I meant for us to be in that today on Friday, because if it get banned Sunday, but it's kind of like this TikTok ban got me all over the place, because they said it would be banned Sunday. Then they said they gave it extension for 270 days, and blah, blah, whoop, whoop, whoop. And that's going to mess up my little investment with Snapchat. So I kind of like the, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like to hold over the weekend. So anyways, I'm hoping it don't spike up and it get banned Sunday and it spike up going into Monday to like $17 a share. But anyways, that's a hot play. It's almost, I don't like to use the word guaranteed, but that's gonna make money if TikTok get banned. 100% guaranteed. Nah, not guaranteed, but you get what I'm saying. But anyways, be looking at Snapchat for that. So the same thing happened with Duolingo though. This basically is an app, because when TikTok talked about getting banned, everybody ran to Rednote. Rednote is a Chinese app. It's in Chinese terms, so Americans can't even understand it. And those crazy folks still signed up for it, right? So whenever they signed up for it, they like, bump it. We about to go and learn this shit. We about to go and learn this Duolingo. We about to go learn this Chinese. So they downloaded this app called Duolingo, and it basically teach people how to speak in other languages. This app spiked 217%. Over 700 million people went into this app to learn this lingo. 700 million people? Did y'all not understand that? You know how crazy that stock is about to shoot up? Soon as I got that information, I looked up Duolingo. Let me see, is that on the stock market? Hell, I wasn't even aware if it's on the stock market or not. So every time stuff happen like this, I don't know if the stock is up there or not, if it's public. But I'm going to look it up and shoot my shot. Soon as I looked it up, it was up there. Last night, I screenshot it. I got it right here, if I can show you. And I bought it. I was gonna alert the VIP, but a lot of people in VIP, a couple $100. Okay, I screenshotted the link last night at $320. Right? Lingo. It's at $353. It ran as high as like $360, I believe. But I seen on the chart say it can go as high as $373. So from $320 to $373, you may say, well, that ain't much. It's just $50. And the stock costs $300. I'm thinking options. Go look at the option contracts for Duolingo today. 29,000%. 29,000%. Hit the like, guys. 29,000%. So buying option contracts for Duolingo, because I peep in the street, dang, all 700 million Americans just ran this app to learn Chinese. 700 million. I know for a fact this stock is about to translate and be benefited from that. And it did. From last night to today, stock up, options, made a couple racks, got out, because even though when stuff is too good to be true, like all of what I just said, sometimes the market makers and stuff still don't gotta go your way. Sometimes something can be 100% perfect. I know the stock should be going up, but sometimes it still won't go up because there's too many people that's on it. You know what I'm saying? Like if too many people was on this, it probably wouldn't have did that. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people ain't peeped the play. They wasn't on it. But sometimes stuff could be too good to be true, and you be like, dang, well, hey, said this supposed to, and sometimes it just won't work because it's too many people. It's too many, you know what I'm saying? When too many people find out a strategy, that's why people be asking me, like, how did you do that? I just can't tell you my strategy for real. I can tell you, I'm gonna tell you a little bit as much as I can, but I can't tell you my exact strategy to a lot of people because then it ain't gonna work for me no more. It ain't gonna work for me no more. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't want too many people being in VIP. Because if too many people in there, it's gonna mess it up. Too many niggas, too many, too many people. It's gonna mess it up. I can't really explain it, but it's gonna mess it up. But anyways, which high yield and what platform? Which platform for what? Yeah, Red Note. I heard Trump try that somehow. Who knows, right? I heard Trump's tied to that. What Trump tied to? I went to the market looking for remote. You meant Red Note. Okay, Red Note, but it's not publicly traded. Now, I ain't talking about Red Note. Red Note ain't publicly traded. I'm talking about Duolingo. You got to think outside the box. People need to learn the Chinese for Red Note. So Duolingo app spiked 217%, meaning it went from like 10 million people to 30 million people overnight, basically. So you already know it's a lot of money being made with that. So that's definitely, you feel me? Which I use. But you already know though, guys, that I'm finna be on my Snapchat and come up. Hey, for real though. But you already know though, guys, that's what I was trying to get out on that live, just telling people that's not involved in the market on how they could take advantage of certain moments when stuff like that happen. When you see an app, when you see something getting banned, when you see a pandemic happen, and you see a business shut down, something happen, you can go either way. Certain businesses you can buy puts on because you know people ain't gonna be going there no more because the world is closed off, and some you can buy calls because you know more people is about to flock to it because of that. It's just common sense. That's just basic common sense. But that's not going to have you consistent income coming in. If you want consistent income coming in, you need to, you know what I'm saying, you need to be more educated or follow someone that know a little more than you do. So you already know, man, what to do. Add your boy. Yeah, Duolingo. That's right. So you already know what to do. Follow boy on Instagram at the VHays Show _. I love y'all. We out, man.